Hey there guys, Chandler Smith Vlogs here guys, welcome back to another video. I got the camera on a tripod, what's up? If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily vlogging, I do challenges sometimes, try to change things up every once in a while. Like today's video, I'm just doing a stand-up, got the camera on a tripod. It's more of a real personal approach in today's video. I just kind of wanted to open up, and I don't see anything wrong with it as long as I take the approach respectful, and you know, I don't want to call out names. I don't want to make someone look bad or whatever. It's just me giving my opinion. I might as well be wrong. I might look back on this video and be like, oh, I am wrong. I don't know why I felt this way at the time, but I just wanted to give my thoughts out there, and you know, it's kind of like therapy. It's kind of like that. That's what's so cool about YouTube. You know, it's like therapy. You can just talk about things, and you know, people will listen to you, and I think that's really cool. So you guys probably seen where I talked about where I said oh yeah, it was like a 1.5 year anniversary kind of video since the breakup. It's been a 1.5 years now since the breakup, and I can't believe it's been that long. It's crazy to think that it's been that long. It happened in 2022 in September. And I remember when her mom told me that Haley doesn't feel that way for me. And there was a lot of red flags because I knew something was up. I knew something was wrong. Especially since she got her phone and everything, and the whole situation in 2020 with her sister and everything. There was a lot of red flags, especially when we were going to prom and everything. She didn't look excited about it. I asked her if she was okay. You know, I noticed she wasn't excited. She didn't look excited or happy, like as we were leaving in the van, headed out from the house. She just didn't look happy. I asked her, "Are you okay? Are you just nervous?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm okay." But you know, I was just kind of like, it kind of felt like she wasn't excited to go to prom. She didn't really want to go. It felt like she kind of just wanted to stay home and be on her phone. She wasn't excited about where we were headed, and it's sad because like my mom, her parents spent money for us to go, not to just one prom, but 2 proms, and that's a lot of money involved. It's not just paying for the prom, it's also paying for my suit, her dress, and also paying for us to get there. We actually had a nice car and everything that took us there, and not only that, we hired a photographer to take pictures of us, not at the prom, but before our prom, before headed out to prom. So, you know, there's a lot of money involved because, you know, we thought we were gonna have a future together, and we wanted all these pictures and memories so that we could look back on it, and you know. But yeah, that was the one red flag for me, and then the other red flag at prom was she was on her phone literally at the prom. We were sitting at the bleachers, and this was at the Noonan High School prom in 2022. Haley was just on her phone at the prom, and I was like, hey, you want to at least walk around? I know there's not much to do, but we could at least walk around and or dance. Haley's just a kind of shy kind of person. She don't really want to be involved in huge crowds or whatever. She's just, and I respect it, but the fact that she was on her phone and not even paying attention to me at the prom, not even really talking to me much, it hurt, man. It definitely hurt. So, um, yeah, Haley is just a shy person. She's quiet. Um, I know she talked behind my back as well. Like she would say, "Hey, I don't feel like Chandler coming over today," and different things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But who knows what else she said about me to her mom or whatever. It sucks, man. But I'm not too focused on the past. I'm just recently pushed it aside and appreciated it and happy for the good times, the good moments that we had. And when I look back, I don't think about all the negative different things. I try to think positive about it, and I try to understand about it, you know. But I just think the way that the breakup was handled, it was just handled really poorly. I tried to have a conversation with her before going our own separate ways, and she didn't really want to do that. She just kind of, I guess, stay in her room at the time. She just didn't want to come out, really. She just wanted to be on her phone and do her. So after the breakup, I just texted her a lot, and I tried to get over it. I had to get over it on my own terms because I had to be there for myself. You know why? Because she wasn't there for me. My own best friend, who I thought was my best friend, my own girlfriend, who I thought was my girlfriend, wasn't there for me. And it sucks, man. It sucks when you have to go through something, and you know, the one thing I did realize is that I didn't lose myself. My whole life I had myself, you know. All the memories is still there. I didn't lose myself. So I'm thankful that I still have myself. I know I deserve better. I deserve more. That relationship wasn't something I wanted long term. I mean, it was, but now I look back on it, it's not. It's not something I want anymore. Because even though I was the one that was putting all the effort, that's all it was. It was me. It was me in the relationship, not her. She was already gone from the relationship. Who knows how long. It was me putting all the effort in. It was me trying everything to make it work. I texted her after the breakup. I tried to make it work. I tried to talk to her and different things, and she didn't want to do that, and I had to respect that. Even though I didn't understand it, it would have been different if she just communicated before the breakup, or you know, after the breakup. She just told me how she felt and tell me why we're going our own separate ways. You know, being together with someone for like 4 or 5 years, you can't just walk away from that and not have a conversation about it before, you know, calling it its, you know, and moving on with your lives. It's not, that's just not how it works, but I guess it works for her that way. And everybody's different, you know. It's easy for her to move on than it is for me, because I guess I was attached and I valued her, I cared about her, and I wanted nothing but to make it work. Being with someone almost every day, all the history that we have together and everything. I really did. I did believe that she was my future. I thought we were gonna have a future together, and it's weird how things are, how things change, and things don't always go your way, and I am glad that we're not together anymore. To be real with you guys, I am glad about that, because if we were together, then she would be on her phone. She didn't even want to spend 5 minutes with me. So I don't feel valued by her. I don't feel valued by her. I don't feel that I'm important to her. I'm not needed by her. And I want to feel valued. I want someone to spend time with, I want someone who I can have a future with. And know that they're not talking behind my back and different things. All this complicated stuff. It's just weird. It's weird stuff, man. But yeah, I always want to be as respectful as possible. I always want to be as real and, understanding as possible. I do respect her. I respect Haley. I want nothing but the best for her future and her life. And it's not about that. It's just the way it was handled. It was just handled poorly, man. But I'm past it now. I'm past the situation now. I came with terms on it, with my own terms. It took me a while. I probably said that I wanted to give you guys advice. I probably didn't say that or not. I don't know if I did or not, but my advice to you guys, if anyone's struggling with a breakup or whatever, just know you're not alone in this situation. You will find your way out. There is always a tunnel outside in that dark place that you're going through. Just know there's always a tunnel out, and you will get out, and you will be free from suffering and your heart feeling broken. And it's just the worst feeling in the world when you have all this history with someone and they want nothing to do with you anymore. They don't want no friendship with you anymore. They don't want to date you anymore. They don't want nothing to do with you. And recently, like 5 months ago or whatever, well, not that recent, it's half a year ago now. I don't even know how long it's been now. She actually called me on the phone. Actually, no, it's not been 5 months. It was in, I would say, I don't know, it's been a few months now. Basically what happened was I was just on my computer or my console or whatever, and she called me. She was like, hey, I'm bored. My parents are out at a concert or whatever, and I was wondering if you wanted to hang out, come to the house. And I was just like, there has to be a catch or whatever. And I just couldn't believe she was calling me. And there was a catch. She told me that she called all of her other friends and nobody responded to her. She told me that she called me last because I'm the last guy, basically. She knew that I was going to say yes to hang out because I always say yes to everything that she says. And it sucks, man. It sucks to know that she does know that I would say yes to anything. And the fact that the one friend that's loyal, that cares about her and, wants everything to do with her, she don't want nothing to do with. She had a whole future ahead of her and everything, and she still does. But I just don't understand certain things. I don't understand it. It's just, that was a real slap to the face after that happened. It sucked, man. But I never put anybody first before me. That's the one mistake I made, was putting people first before myself. So take that advice as you will. Like, always put yourself first. You're more important, because your mental health, your mental health is controlled by you, your actions. Always put yourself first. Because once you put someone else first before you, then it makes it harder for you to move on, because your whole focus was this other person and not yourself, and it's just not healthy, man. It's not healthy. Not healthy at all. Um, so always put yourself first. If I had to say something else, I would say look out for the red flags. You know, if you see that they don't want to spend time with you and different things that I mentioned before in this video, any red flags or anything I mentioned, just look out for things, guys. Just look out for stuff. It does suck, looking back on everything, but like now, like I'm better off. I'm happy. I'm happier without that person in my life now. I have no need for them anymore. I wish them nothing but the best. If she were to ask me out today, like be best friends or, you know, even date, you know, I would, I don't even know if I would consider the friendship. I wouldn't consider the friendship after everything. I always believe in forgiveness and, you know, different things, but I'm just better off without that person. I'd rather just focus on me and focus on my career and focus on myself, because I always been focused on her, and you see what I got out of it. Yeah, I sent her all these heartfelt messages and everything after the breakup, and all she does is just read it, and she doesn't even respond or anything. She just moves on with her day and everything. She don't care. She don't care. So I'm not important to her life. So why should she be important to my life if I'm not valued by her and have no need for her life? You know, different things. It's just, yeah. So yeah. But I absolutely wish her the best. But I would decline her friendship requests. I would decline if she asked me out, like relationship wise. No, I would say no. After everything, me being so kind, and I've been open to her, and you know, I've been so nice. I sent her all these heartfelt messages and everything, and the way I got treated, and I don't deserve that. I want someone who values me and who wants to spend time with me, who doesn't ignore me on their phone all the time, talks behind my back. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. So yeah, that's how I feel. That's just how I feel. I'm only talking about it for this video. Outside of YouTube, whatever, I don't talk about it. I want to talk about it at some point. I knew I was wanting to talk about it at some point for a video. So, but I wanted to wait for the right time to film this video, because I wanted to make sure I gathered all my thoughts and everything before I filmed the video. But I feel better about it now and everything, so hopefully I explained everything good as possible. I wish her well, and I respectfully decline her friendship. And relationship wise, it just really depends on how she approaches the situation. If I had to consider it, I would have to say we have to have a conversation about it. A serious conversation. Yeah. I probably wouldn't consider it, to be real with you guys, though. I would rather go find someone else, to be real with you guys. Because of the way I was treated and everything. It's just wrong. It was just wrong. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. We'll see. Imagine we're back together in the future, and then I look back on this video, I'm like, this is awkward. Alrighty guys, well thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love y'all to death, and make sure you subscribe, drop some likes on today's video, and just know I mean wow, and know that I'm respectful, and this is just me opening up to the camera, and kind of like my therapy. I hope I explained everything well. I hope I did a good job and everything. Hopefully I did. But that's it. I'm just gonna upload it and hope that I did a good job on today's video. Alright. This was all raw and all in one cut, so hopefully I did a good job. Alright guys. Love you all to death. Don't forget to keep it subscribed. See you on the next video.